What's up, guys? Welcome to Four. So this week here, be a little recap of my 7 days spent down here hunting the rut in Ohio, southeast Ohio. The rut's kicking. It's kicking real good. So should be pretty exciting footage for you guys to watch. A lot of chasing, good-sized bucks, lots of does. So check it out. as you guys could see, I saw a lot of good deer down here. I passed on some good ones. There was a small 10, a small 8, and then 8 that we call Eric that we put off limits. I also passed on that I didn't have on footage. The small 10, I actually saw the one morning, and as soon as I got on the stand, I was going to set up the camera, and all of a sudden here comes a doe busting in. Still dark out, and I hear grunting behind it, and then right behind that there's another buck grunting behind that one. So I had them chasing all around me, so I didn't even get to set it up to get any of that morning footage. But it was about probably a 115-inch 10-point. He wasn't that big, so I let him walk. He came about 12 yards. But then this evening I saw a nice 10-point. He came in, kind of got some footage of him and never had a shot. And then another 10-point came in, and to my right there was a pine tree that I was sitting in, and the branches were coming out, and he came up behind me, and I never could get the camera on him due to how thick it was. And I ended up having to stand on the edge of my stand, my feet hanging off, and kind of lean to shoot like that at this guy. He was probably about 130 to 140, 10-point, real nice deer. But I ended up clipping one of the branches, and I shot my arrow left, and I missed him completely. But that one I never really got on camera very well because of how thick it was. I couldn't see through it. But that was about my only opportunity to shoot at him, because the path he was going, I know it wouldn't have opened the opportunity. But there was one other deer that you guys saw I passed on. It was this day 2. That night I passed on him. He was coming down the river bottom, and I saw some antlers about 100 yards out. He was coming in, and I couldn't see him, and only had a small window when he popped out. And I have the camera on him, clipped in, oh, that's Eric. I'm like, he's the deer that we put off limits because he's just going to explode next year, we know it. And so he steps through my window, kind of lifts his head a little, and then I go, oh shoot, that's the big 8. So I missed a good opportunity with him. I ended up seeing him 1, 2, 3 times this week, 4 times so far this year. He's very, very daylight active. All my encounters with him have been midday. This weekend it was 1 o'clock, 3:30, and 11 o'clock. So I wouldn't be shocked if someone finally gets him. But that was my week down here in Ohio. A lot of activity. I could have shot deer, passed on a bunch, hoping for some of the big ones that we have down here. And you know, you don't always get to put an arrow in them, but I tried, and it's the worst feeling. It's such a roller coaster ride going up and down. It's like, here comes a buck, you don't get a shot. All of a sudden I'm in the lows, and then all of a sudden here comes another buck. I'm like, all right, and finally I squeak a little shot off, and I miss, and it's back down in the lows. So that's why I love it. It's ups and down roller coaster ride. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned next week.